Hi, how are you? How are
I
you?
am
Thanks for
doing
having me.
good. Thank you so much for joining us on today. I tell you, girl, with me and you are Facebook friends. I tell you, and I follow you just like you follow me. You always comment on my posts, so I definitely want to thank you. Thank you for the support that you give me.
You're
I
welcome.
definitely want to do that. But girl, to turn I want to turn these highlights, honey. I want to turn this showcase on to you because everybody always hear my side. They
Mhm,
always
mhm.
hear my story. I don't have a problem telling my
Right.
story, but I want to shine that light on you. So tell the
Okay.
people, tell the world, tell the nation, baby, who are you? Who is Miss Retha Rogers?
Well, Miss Retha Rogers, I honestly say as of today, I am a bold and confident woman
Yes.
who have embraced my baldness. I started out, actually, it's been 14 years as of January when I shaved my hair off. I went through
Wow.
some changes though, but when I finally made that decision to do it, I felt free
Yes.
and
Yes.
confident.
That's
It
right.
seemed like I felt more confident when I shaved my hair than when I had hair, if that
Wow.
made any sense.
It makes a lot of sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I got more compliments when I
Yes.
shaved my hair.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the days we had the Jerry curl, then we
Right.
did the perm,
I did it.
and then I went natural, and then I went
Right.
and had sister locks, and it was growing like crazy, but yet and still I was covering up, the
Yeah.
baldness. Then all of a sudden
That's
they
right.
start popping. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm
Mm-hmm.
tired. So I just cut it all off. Yep, I just cut it all off. And it was
Wow.
the best thing I ever did. The best
Yes.
thing I ever did.
So let me ask you, when you cut it all off, was it a decision because you know you couldn't find or you couldn't find a style to cover your baldness, or you just flat out said, I'm tired, I can't take it anymore, i'm I'm just gonna cut it off? Because the reason why I say that, because
Mhm.
a lot of our sisters and brothers, we have a struggle. We,
Mhm.
like myself, I had hair around the sides.
Right.
So I was hanging on. Girl, I was hanging on to my own size
Mhm. Mhm.
for my 27 pieces or my wig to
Okay.
attach to.
Mhm. Mhm.
So with your situation, how did you come about?
It was a struggle because at first I remember this lady, she said, well, a woman's hair is her glory, right?
Yes.
And then I said, well, if it's a glory, why is mine falling out?
Wow.
And so when I went through a lot because as my hair was growing in some spots, I always put it up in a ponytail. And I got
Yes.
tired of putting it up in the ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't wear weave, nothing against it, but
Right.
it broke my skin out. So I just tried not
Gosh.
to do that. So I just
Yes.
decided one January 2009, I just got the scissors and I just started cutting.
Oh
But
wow.
before I actually shaved it all off, I used to wear
Yes.
head wraps. I used to
Okay.
wear my head
Okay.
wraps and I loved my head wraps. Then I just got tired because, as you get older and you're going through the
Mm-hmm.
changes and all this stuff and
Yeah.
all the hot flashes going on, I said,
Okay.
I'm tired. So I just cut it off. I cut it off.
Right.
And my cousin was shaving my hair for a while, but then he stopped doing it. And I actually found the barber that I felt really comfortable with. And I've
Okay.
been going to him about maybe 12 years now. Yeah, 12 years. But
Okay.
it was a struggle because I was going through depression because I said, Lord, why am I losing my hair? I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
man. Why am I
Yes.
receiving? I'm like, this is not right. And I'm the only one in my family that has alopecia.
Right. Okay.
So it
So
was
let me ask you this. What type of alopecia did they diagnose you with?
um male pattern baldness, but mine was
Okay.
just up in the top. It
Top.
would didn't go
Okay.
anywhere else. But
Yes.
but the thing about it is you get tired of trying to cover it up.
Right.
At
Right.
first, when I first cut my hair, before I really cut it all the way down, you know how they have like the markers for the hair to color the skin color? I
Yes.
tried that
You
too, but
tried
then I
that?
started sweating, girl. And I'm just
Oh.
like, you know what, Laura, I'm
Oh.
tired. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm at the point, I said, this is how God want me. This
Right.
is how I'm going to be. I have to
Exactly.
accept it and move on. Now, before
Exactly.
I really got to that place to accept it, you have your emotions and going on. But then
Exactly.
I
That's
had to really
right.
pray and ask God to help me with that. And I realized that I'm unique. He made me in his own image. So why should I be, worrying about what anybody else think? Either you accept me the way I am or you don't. I'm still going to live.
That's
That's my
right.
attitude right now.
That's right. That's right. Wow. Oh my God, that is an amazing story. I'm telling you, we struggle, but once we get over that struggling phase, we become this bold, confident
Mhm.
women that wants to share, wants to educate. Now,
Right.
let me ask you, when you first came out, did you come out to your family? Did you come? I had some of my sisters came out at work. They first time they went to work on baldness, or they was hiding from their husbands or their spouse, or or their children, and they came out in to their family.
Mhm.
How did you come out? Did you come out?
I came out to everything, my children,
Yeah.
my church, and my job
Wow.
all at once. And
All at once.
my daughter loved it. A couple people came to me and they said, you know what, you're really bold, and I like that. And a couple
Mm-hmm.
ladies that I know, I gave them confidence to do the same
Right.
thing because they was wearing wigs, and then all of a sudden they
Yes.
decided to not wear them anymore.
Wow.
And I always tell them, I said, well, try it. If you don't like it, you can always put your wig back on, or you can
Right.
always wear a hat or a head wrap.
Exactly.
And a couple ladies that I know, because of that, actually about 4 women I know,
Yeah.
they decided to just wear their hair natural because of me. Like I said, I remember one day I was at church and the lady says, "You look really nice like that." She said, I don't think I could do that." And I'm like, "Yes, you can."
Can.
And she did, and she is beautiful.
Wow.
Yes.
So you are truly a definition of an inspiration
Thank you.
to a lot of women that was suffering in silence.
Yes, yes.
And you brought them out. So I want to commend you for that.
Thank
And
you.
you should be proud to walk, to know that you are inspiration to someone and to see them walk in your path. And
Thank you.
I'm just so grateful to, take this time to hear your story and, and also meet you, in maybe not in person, but we
Right.
actually, meeting on live.
Yes, I love your lives. I love your show.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
always on there. But I have a question too, if you don't
Yes.
mind. When you first did that, did people assume that you had cancer?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I had to, I literally had to educate.
Yes.
Because alopecia was not a word that no one knew.
Right.
I want to say alopecia, the word alopecia really came out probably about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Where people was actually saying the word alopecia.
Right.
So when I came out, and like yourself, I came out to number one, my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend. And then I came out to which my coworkers, they sort of figured something was not right because I always, I had locks.
Yes.
Down in the middle of my back. So I always had them, just like you, in a ponytail, or always up, never down.
Right.
And then I ride motorcycles too, girl.
Oh, all right.
So I was able to put on bandanas.
Yeah. All right now.
to cover it. And so when I came out, yes, I had to educate them to say, no, I don't have cancer. I have alopecia, an autoimmune disorder.
Yes.
That does not allow us to grow hair. And so they understood it. Of course, what is alopecia? I mean, I never heard that word. And so I had to let them know that over 6 billion people, men, women, and children, as well as a dog. Yes. My aunt has a dog. Her name is Bella. And I will be sharing her soon on this platform to let you see that there are also animals that it has been diagnosed with alopecia.
Wow. Amazing.
Yes.
Interesting. That is
Yes.
very interesting.
So I have pictures. My aunt has sent me pictures. Miss Bella, she lives in Seattle, Washington, and I cannot wait to actually let everybody to, introduce her to the world, to
Right.
let people be educated even more to
Right.
know that humans is not the only people that
Right.
can have
That happens.
alopecia.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yes,
I never
yes.
knew that. I
Yes,
never knew that.
and also have met a veterinarian will be coming on that I will be
Okay.
talking to that will be also, sharing his expertise
Okay.
in diagnosing animals with alopecia.
Interesting.
So,
Wow.
I'm just so grateful to God for giving me this platform, this television platform to share all of these marvelous journeys that I have, that you have, that several other our brothers and sisters has, that they
Right.
can share their own journey. Because all of our journey, we all have journeys,
Yes.
and all of them is directed in the same space, but we all have different journeys.
That's right.
But
That's
we
right.
coming back into the same
Right.
space. So I'm excited for that, girl. Again, I want to thank you for joining us all the way from Rochester.
Thank
New
you. I'm so
York.
glad. It's an honor. It's definitely an honor.
Wow, thank you so much. So now I want to know, what's your social media? Maybe we got someone out there that's in your area that might want to, hook up, or might want to start a bold social group with you.
That would
How
be
can they
nice.
get in contact with you?
Well, I'm on Facebook, as you know. It's Retha Rogers Facebook.
Yes.
You can reach me through my Gmail, retharogers51@gmail.com.
Okay.
You can reach me either one of those places.
Okay.
And I think my email is the best way to reach me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
So
Facebook, or invite me as a friend on Facebook.
Okay.
I'll accept you. That's not a problem.
Okay.
And that's about it.
So so you don't have an Instagram page?
I have one, but I don't.
Oh, okay. So
I
you don't
have
really...
it, but I don't really use it because I don't really know how. I'm
Right.
still just a Facebook person.
Yes, yes. I understand that.
I'm learning.
And I see in the background, I see you got your fur baby too.
Baby.
Oh, look at him.
We keep him busy. I had just got him neutered, so he has to weather. I didn't like the cone, so I ended up buying him something else to make him look comfortable and feel comfortable.
A neck brace,
yes,
a neck pillow. I love it. That's what I was going to say. He looked like he got on him a little neck pillow. Yes, he
does. That's my little fur baby.
Yes, honey, I love my fur baby too, honey.
Girl.
She was up here, but honey,
I saw her.
She come and go as she please, honey.
Okay. That's the same thing with him.
Yes. So last but not least, Miss Rogers, I want to, give you the opportunity for like organizations that you're involved in, if you have a support group that you want to share with the people.
Okay. The thing that I'm involved in, because as I told you, my story is actually in 2009, I lost my son to gun violence.
Oh, wow.
So it's funny because, well, it's not really funny. I cut my hair in 2009. I lost him in 2009. Then I joined this group called Rise Up Rochester.
Yes.
We are here for families of murder victims and I'm one of the facilitators of the support group. So, anybody in Rochester, even if you're not in Rochester, if you want to reach out to me, because we're doing Zoom right now, more than welcome. We have a licensed therapist as well. We try to help people to move forward. Yes. We understand that they're going to have their roller coaster emotions, but we want them to let them know they still can live in spite of. We're not taking away the loss, but we're trying to help people know how to live in spite of the loss. That's about the only group that I'm in right now, besides, a couple things at my church. Yes. But this is like a really godsend right here for me. Wow. It gives me peace. and gives me a voice to speak.
Exactly, exactly. And you are doing just that, giving your voice, girl.
Thank you.
I want to, send my deepest condolences for your loss.
Okay.
I tell you, so if anybody that's in the Rochester, New York area, if if you have any type of tragic murdered victim, or you're a victim, or if or family, connect with my sister, Miss Retha Rogers, out of Rochester, New York, and get with her, because she is truly an inspiration. She is truly a God sent person to encourage.
Yes, most definitely.
So I want to thank again, girl. I want to thank you for joining my air AIR with Tracy Newbill-Etheridge. That's me, girl. That's
Thanks
me.
for asking me. I love it. I love it. You're doing some
Thank
good
you.
things. You're doing some good things. You're educating people. And it's
Yes.
good because a lot of people don't understand.
Right.
And your platform, I think, help us, even me, help us to how to learn how to embrace
it. Right.
Embrace what we're going through and embrace what we have, because we are unique.
Yes.
We are willfully and wonderfully made.
That's
we
correct.
are loved. You have
Yes.
to love yourself to accept the things that you're going through.
Exactly.
So I thank you for that. And I thank you for having me
so much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. I really do. So with that being said, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this episode of My Air with my sister, my beautiful, bold, bald sister from Rochester, New York, Miss Retha Rogers, y'all. So I want to thank you for joining us today on My Air AIR with Tracy Newbill-Etheridge. You can tune in every week on Saturdays at 9:30 a.m. and on Watch Fox 57 in Columbia, South Carolina, as well as 10 o'clock a.m. in Fox 31 in Albany, Georgia, y'all. But if you cannot tune in at those times, set your DVRs so you can tune in later. Again, I say thank you for joining, for tuning in to My Air AIR with Tracy Newbill-Etheridge. That's me. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good.